Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Jordy, and these are going to be collective messages for everybody today. We're going to start by looking into the crystal ball, interpreting some symbols that come up, as well as pulling a rune. Then we'll move into a full 10-card tarot spread using the Smith-Waite Tarot for a complete message today. So thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting below, and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of your love and support. Let's clear our minds and get ready for the crystal ball. So tapping into the collective, I'm seeing a banana split, open, which has a funny symbolism for me as a reader because it reminds me of a television show. It actually has deep meaning. So it's split into 3 peels. And we'll talk more about that in just a moment. We'll see what other symbols come up. I'm seeing a mountainside, which has the sunrise coming over top of it. And the mountaintops are kind of golden colored. And I'm seeing strawberries. And I'm seeing a key. A big old brass key with a circle handle. So let's talk about those symbols. The first one that came out was the banana split into 3 with a peel. So it was reminding me of that television show Legend of Korra, which is an addition to the Avatar Airbender series, a kids show that's animated, and there was a sculpture that one of the characters made that looked like a banana, but he called it Harmonic Convergence. So I think there's humor in this coming up in the crystal ball because it's like, yes, it's a banana that's split into 3 peels with the inside of the banana, the fruit being ready to be picked at. But to me, it is talking about harmonic convergence, which is when we have a very once in a lifetime, maybe once in many lifetimes, experience here on Earth, where energies are lining up for a big event, a big energetic event where the world is changed and the path of the world is permanently altered for the next who knows how many lifetimes until the next harmonic convergence. So harmonic being like sound, frequency, energy, convergence meaning it's all coming together in a tight space, and then it expands outward from that place. So perhaps we're in one of those right now in this lifetime. Who knows if it's just an event that happens this year or if it's something that's happening in the span of like 50 years. But this is kind of the energy that we're in right now with this. And the fact that it's 3 peels, it's talking to me about, changing and bringing energy to the 3rd dimension, which is the physical dimension. So not only is this energetic downloads that are happening in the higher dimensions, but it's also changing the physical world, and that's very powerful. Now the second symbol we saw, I just have to remember what it was. I forget now. Oh, the mountain range with the golden sunrise. That's very powerful. So a sunrise being a renewal, a new day, a new sun, and the mountain range being stability and protection, groundedness. So it's almost like a new golden era is coming out of this harmonic convergence of groundedness and stability. And I really feel like that energy coming after the first energy is like a solidifying the downloads and the changes. And I mean, mountains are associated with the Emperor card in the tarot, which does have an energy of like law and order to it, stability, structure, hierarchy. And I just feel like this harmonic convergence is creating a new structure in the hierarchy. So this is a very deep message today for the collective. How does it impact you in your life? Well, these energies may be going on around us and may have a global effect or a community effect. But it's also going to have effect on your world, your physical world. And I do feel like this is talking about if you're in alignment with this frequency, you have an opportunity to start a new day in your stability and security and abundance with those mountains. And then we saw the strawberries, which strawberries for me are a symbol of romance, indulgence, and I feel like there's an element of like love that can be enjoyed, a new love that can be enjoyed, whether it's love of the universe, love of yourself, love of a partner, family, whatever it is. It's like you can finally enjoy more love in your life because of this protection that's coming out of this high energy frequency right now. I believe there was one more symbol, but I'm starting to forget them. Oh, the key. Yes, there was a key with a circle handle, a brass key, an old one. So the fact that it's an old brass key with a unique handle, circles talking about untapped potential. I feel like it has something to do with your past. Unlocking past life abundance or unlocking past life gifts, unlocking past life knowledge, and there's something here about unlocking the past, which is really cool. So this is the rune that we've selected today. I think it's called Gibo. It is, yeah. This is about gifts, skills, relationships, fertility, prosperity, and luck. It favors connections or freedom from a relationship. Interesting. So we're talking about relationship with this energy. Gifts and skills. It's almost got like a lover's vibe to it. A Mercury vibe to it. I feel like your relationship to yourself and to the love that's around you is able to open up and be enjoyed now. I feel like a real gift is coming through for you with that rune. Okay, let's get into this tarot reading. Wow. So the first three cards coming out are quite powerful in what they just said to me. It's the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. These are both huge energies, and when they're the first cards to come out, they represent an overall energy. The Ten of Pentacles is not just wealth and abundance, it's generational energy. It's long impacted energy. And the Ten of Swords is also a long period of time or impact. So this is speaking of generational trauma, with this Five of Cups being here as well. And how you've brought fresh new energy to this cycle that's been in generations, in our families, in our societies. You were born into this world and you've experienced your own hardships, but there's something here about your spirit, your creativity, your uniqueness is recovering and recuperating after your own setbacks. And you're able to express yourself in a new way. I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles in the future and the Knight of Pentacles in the outcome, glorious energy when it comes to creating your own reality. And then the Ace of Cups is everything's flowing, everything's, happening. It's like you're finally indulging in the love and the connection to the universe around you. And if we look above the Ace of Cups with the 10 Swords being reversed here, it's almost as if your healing process is not, it's changed from being needing to heal because you're trying to survive and you're trying to patch yourself up enough to keep moving forward and keep sustaining yourself. Now you're able to get into the deeper levels of healing where parts of you that were unable to blossom and flourish are able to finally start unfolding in your life. This is a deeper healing happening now because you feel safe enough and grounded enough with these cards here to, push forward in a more deeper way is what I'm hearing. So how does this connect to the crystal ball? There was this energy of the harmonic convergence. It's obviously here to help, flush out and flip upside down with these cards here, generational trauma. And you've had to taste your own version of that in this lifetime with the Four of Swords. But it is a watered down version of the generational trauma. Not to say that what you went through wasn't horrible or wasn't intense, but if you were to shoulder the entire last maybe 1,000 generations of trauma on your shoulders, you would have instantly exploded. Your system, your lifetime wouldn't have even been able to handle all of that. So you've come forward as the soul in this lifetime who is able to experience their own version of what needs to be healed in their bloodline, in their ancestral lineage, whether it's through blood or not. And this is an energy of, you've also been able to remain more youthful in this energy. You could even be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s watching this video, and there's something here about, at this point in your journey, you've been recovering from your taste of the generational trauma, but you still understand and know who you are, and there's still this boldness to who you are, and this desire to have something great in your life, to be eager to experience it all, instead of being conservative. Like the Suit of Cups, this Page of Cups, which I'm channeling from, is not conservative. It's abundant, like the Ace. It's overflow, and I feel like that's what you're kind of getting into now. It's true emotional abundance, spiritual abundance. And it's definitely happening in your physical world as well. So we did talk about how love is trying to flow more in your life, and we're seeing that with the new love card and with the getting to know someone in the beginning card in love. So there could be new love in this energy for you as well in the upcoming weeks, upcoming months. It's quite beautiful. So we're going to continue this message with the extended reading now, part 2. If you want to follow over to the member side, click the link in the description box of this video, and it'll ask you to sign up for $4.99 a month. You can you can basically withdraw your membership at any time, but you get access to all the extended readings for all the collective messages, and there's also a lot of zodiac sign messages on my channel as well if you go back into the history. So I hope you find that helpful. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon.